Forever freestyling the Book of Mormon telepathically through Joseph Smith. The Savior said, "Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And now, dear brethren, if any man ever had reason to claim this promise, we are the men, for we know that the world not only hate us, but they speak all manner of evil of us falsely, for no other reason than that we have been endeavoring to teach the fullness of the gospel of Jesus Christ." Joseph Smith wrote the following from Liberty Jail after receiving letters from his loved ones. "We need not say to you that the floodgates of our hearts were lifted and our eyes were a fountain of tears, but those who have not been enclosed in the walls of prison without cause or provocation can have but a little idea how sweet the voice of a friend is. One token of friendship from any source, whatever, awakens and calls into action every sympathetic feeling until finally all enmity, malice and hatred and past differences, misunderstandings and mismanagements are slain victorious at the feet of hope. And when the heart is sufficiently contrite, then the voice of inspiration steals along and whispers, my son, peace be unto thy soul. Thine adversity and thine afflictions shall be but a small moment, and then if thou endure it well, God shall exalt thee on high. Thou shalt triumph over all thy foes. Hell may pour forth its rage like the burning lava of Mount Vesuvius, and yet shall Mormonism stand. God is the author of it. He is our shield. It was by him we received the Book of Mormon, and it is by him that we remain unto this day, and by him we shall remain, and if it shall be for our glory and his almighty name. We are determined to endure tribulation as good soldiers unto the end. It is my meditation all the day, and more than my meat and drink, to know how I shall make the saints of God comprehend the visions that roll like an overflowing surge before my mind. Oh, how I would delight to bring before you things which you never thought of, but poverty and the cares of the world prevent. But I am glad I have the privilege of communicating to you some things which, if grasped closely, will be a help to you when earthquakes bellow, the clouds gather, the lightnings flash, and the storms are ready to burst upon you like peals of thunder. Lay hold of these things, and let not your knees or joints tremble, nor your hearts faint. And then what can earthquakes, wars, and tornadoes do? Nothing. When you join this church, you speak into Isaac. You speak into Isaac being human, left the neutral ground, and you can never get back onto it. Should you forsake the master you enlisted to serve, it will be by the instigation of the evil one. I have no enemies, but for the truth's sake, I have no desire but to do all men good. I feel to pray for all men. We don't ask any people to throw away any good that they have got. We only ask them to come and get more. What if all the world should embrace this gospel? They would then see eye to eye, and the blessings of God will be poured out upon the people, which is the desire of my whole soul. We must be under guidance if we are prospered, preserved, and sustained. Our only confidence can be in God. Our only wisdom obtained from him, and he alone must be our protector and safeguard spiritually and temporarily we fall. I stood alone and unlearned youth to combat a worldly wisdom and multiplied ignorance of 18 centuries with a new revelation which would open the eyes of more than 800 millions of people and playing the old paths, raps. The best way to obtain truth and wisdom is not to ask it from books, but to go to God in prayer and obtain divine teaching. Baptism is a sign and a commandment which God has set for man to enter into his kingdom. Those who seek to enter in any other way will seek in vain. for God will not receive them, neither will the angels acknowledge their works as accepted, for they have not obeyed the ordinances, nor attended to the signs which God ordained for the salvation of men to prepare him for and give him a title of celestial glory.